Okay guys, I'm gonna do a video of the road to New River, and here we go. So right when we first get here, come up to a sign that says be safe. Can't really read the sign, so keep left at the be safe sign. We'll see how long this takes. I'm gonna go about probably 20 miles an hour is what most people probably want to top out at with their car. I top out at about 25. I need to clean the windshield. There we go. Sorry. Didn't know I was going to make this video until I was out of civilization. Okay, so far just still going on the same road. First minute. Ooh, still I'm going about 30 right now, but I'm in my F-150, so that's kind of up to me to kind of put wear on my shocks or not, for how fast or not fast I'm going. So I kind of, some people might want to go faster, some people want to go slower. If they have an F-150, I guess. But if you're in a car, you could probably take this at like 10 or 50 miles an hour and not be unhappy, like with the amount of bumps. Like especially if your car is just kind of like average, like it's not super old. Okay. So far, still going the same road. So be safe sign, and then much same road for a bit. So 2 minutes so far. So not much else to talk about. Just pretty tired, and had kind of a busy night finishing the porta potty. Definitely ran out of steam, wanted to be working on the stage. Okay, so we passed this kind of like gate over here, and then there's like this barn thing, but I'm just gonna keep going. Okay. Oh, the fucking, like, I wish I could have music on, but I can't play music and take a video at the same time. And my other phone is dead, or like, I'm not sure where it is. So just solo phone, normal phone right now. Sometimes I'm rolling deep with two phones, but that's fucking, I don't know. It gets pretty unnecessary to have two. Okay, so now it kind of comes to like a gate. So like there's a gate, but then there's like this cattle guard over here. And then you're gonna want to go around the cattle guard kind of, because then there's this big puddle on the other side of the cattle guard. So beware puddle, the cattle guard. Go around the cattle guard, not over it. And then it's gonna be a lot of the same road basically from here to the end. So if it gets extra four-wheel drivey after this, you're probably off the road. Other than that, you should see us from the road. When you get there, you basically will run into close to the entrance of the rave. You'll see the cars and everything, especially if you're not early or whatever. So far we're at 4 minutes. I didn't do the miles, dang. I was trying. You'll see the mile. You can track the mile. You can look at I can look at the miles on the fucking Google Maps. Like you can do the little measurement thing and like see how far it is, just like from the fucking satellite or whatever. I can do that. Cause I always fucking forget, like everybody, like when they're making the directions, like, oh, set your like fucking mileage gauge to this or that, and like wait till it crosses the .425 and then sharp left. I'm like, dude, like how am I supposed to drive and stare at the fucking like the amount of miles? Like, I mean, that's hard. Like it's dark. I'm like, nah, come on with something else. All right. Anyways, okay, so we're only 5 minutes in. Going about 25. Oh, there's kind of like a fake. There's a fake out right there. See where it gets like kind of four-wheel drivey? Don't go that way. Kind of keep to the right here. And no, there's kind of like another way where if you really want to go on the shitty road, you can. But don't go that way. And then beautiful cactuses right here. You'll see those. And then, okay, we're coming up to the creek. So, let's see. When you come to the creek, you kind of want to stay to the right, as that is where kind of like the shortest little bridge, and you can see there, like, it's not really deep at all. It's like a fucking inch. So don't be scared of the water. It's just like an inch, and just kind of can go right over it with my truck without getting stuck. So if you got a small ass car, you're not going to go slow through that part. Speed up a little bit, like hit it like 10 or 15. Don't hit it at 5. So yeah, so you can just like just jam across. You know, don't fucking Dukes of Hazzard it across. You know, fucking. But yeah. All right, so now we're kind of coming up this hill. There was a fake out right there where you could have went on the crazy 4-wheel drive, or you could go up the hill. So we kind of stay to the right there, and we're coming up the hill. And you'll see all this, like if it's light, you can see all this nice like fucking river and all these cool cactuses over here. Beautiful scenery over here in New River. Really like the, especially with the monsoon, it's pretty green. And looks like we're gonna have fire dances, so that's pretty sick. So, okay. Much progress is being made. There's a left-hand turn right there, but don't go. Keep going straight and kind of up the hill. And here we go. We're not that far away now. Once you're gonna hit the water crossing, you're kind of like halfway. That's kind of what it seems like. Okay, so that wasn't anything. It was like a little pull out where you could like stop. It wasn't like a road. Looked like it could have been a road, but no, it's just a little pull out thing where you could just like stop and like pee on a cactus or something. Okay, so coming up. And we've kind of been raging along at like 20 to 25 in the truck. You're gonna probably want to go 15 in your car, and you'll make it in probably 10 to 12 minutes from the highway, or 10 to 15, I'm imagining. It's probably gonna take me like, I don't know, 9 minutes, I think, because I can already see my stage from here, and we've still got some fucking twists and turns over here, so not very well concealed. It's easy to find. You'll see the flashing lights right when you come around that corner right there. I mean, like, unless I can, like, I don't know, set up some way to like block it or something, it's gonna be, oh, it's the porta potty. It's a giant shining beacon of hope, the fucking porta potty. It's great. It's just sitting there in the fucking morning dew. Yeah, good. Okay, so let's see. We could already see it. Now we kind of gonna go bend around and like kind of like go up this crazy hill a little bit. So watch out for the crazy hill. It's coming up. Let's see if there's any other landmarks. Oh, we're coming up to the quarry. Like, you'll see the quarry, like, oh, this starts to be all these crazy rocks over here, and then keep out everywhere, because they're a bunch of, you know, quarry owners. And you're gonna want to kind of stay to either the far right or the far left as you're coming past the quarry right there, if you're in a car, and then stay to the left if you're in a car. And that's pretty smooth right there. It's not too crazy of a bump. Still stay left. And here we are. We're going. I'm gonna kind of split the middle a little bit with my truck. You're gonna maybe want to do the same and kind of like just keep your two wheels on like you know, the little ridges in the road. I kind of chopped them down with the jackhammer, so they're not too bad right there. And just kind of go slow over the hill. There's nothing too crazy like bumps on the hill to be too worried about. And then we're cruising down this last little gully here. This is the one that was the worst for people that with their RVs and buses would get stuck on here. So don't bring your RV or bus. We don't really know if it's gonna be like safe for like anything over like the size of a van. So like as you're coming through this gully, just kind of bearing to the left and then bearing to the right a little bit. and my truck is long, and it has scraped only really when it has the tail basket on, or like the trailer just kind of sounds awkward and awful, and it kind of like scrapes a little bit, but it doesn't really do anything to it. So pretty good, pretty solid after I chopped down that last part with the jackhammer. These last parts, you kind of have to just kind of S-curve around and like find where there's not a puddle and like a bump. But yeah, now you can see the stage full on from like behind, and like that's gonna be interesting that people can just like see it, you know. But it's okay. It's just camp out, and it's just fun. It's not gonna be like 1,000 people or anything. So these last bumps, would love to get after with a shovel. If anybody wants to come out with a shovel, it would definitely work. It's for the ground is somewhat soft there. It's all like kind of mushy with the rain, and there's some puddles, so that would be another project to work on. Okay, so 11 minutes from the highway, where the parking area is. So I hope you can come out. It's like 15 minutes from the highway, probably in a car. So probably 4 minutes slower. Maybe like, yeah, 20 minutes if it's a moped, Kevin. So yeah, come out to the rave. See you later.